Within this high-tech compound, 9 people have spent the last 4 weeks together in total isolation. They are going absolutely stir-crazy. Well, tonight you're going to give them something to think about as sleep-talking Paul goes head-to-head with tough-talking Norinda, who'll be leaving the world of Elizabeth's fashion sense, Josh's £2 million pants and Emma's windy pops to spend a quiet night in their own bed. It's up to you. Okay, welcome to eviction night number 3. You've been voting all week. Over 1 million of you have called already, and you now have just 22 minutes left to decide who's going to be the third person to be spat out of the Big Brother house. If you want to evict Norinda, phone 09011 154407. That's 09011 154407. If you want to evict Paul, phone 09011 154408. That's 09011 154408. And remember, you are phoning to throw them out, not keep them in. Okay, right. Later on in the show, I'll be talking to Norinda's husband, Jatinder, and Paul's parents, Jen and Ken, to ask them why they think Paul and Norinda should stay in the house. But now, let's catch up on all the latest action. Here's what happened yesterday. Day 28, 11 a.m. For Norinda or Paul, this will be the last full day in the Big Brother house.
Is this a show that?
There we go.
Do you know who's on chicken duty? Who was it yesterday? I don't know.
It was Amma yesterday.
Was it?
I think it was, yeah.
The housemates have organised a rota for cleaning out the chickens based on the order of their pictures in the calendar.
Stuart was maybe missed out.
It's supposed to be Brian tomorrow. Brian won't do it. I'll see him tomorrow, if that makes sense.
Him tomorrow.
Yeah,
Brian. If it's Brian tomorrow, then it's Naz today.
It's Naz.
It's Naz.
Well, was it? Bobble didn't do it yesterday, did he?
No.
No. It's definitely Naz. It can't possibly be me.
It's come around too quickly.
Right.
Far too quick.
All right.
Because I done it that day.
Look
Last
at
day
Naz
rained, didn't I?
telling me it's to someone else. Naz?
Yeah?
Apparently you're on chickens today.
Am I?
Right, that's it.
All
So you are.
right.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm a last day. What a cheek.
All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true.
Paul has been talking about bad experiences he's had travelling for the last 14 minutes.
Another time was I was flying to Stavanger in Norway, and it took me 4 hours to drive around the M25, 45 mile from Essex to Heathrow on a bank holiday weekend.
Oh, big mistake.
Mate, so I was whacking it down the hard shoulder, pulled into Heathrow Airport and literally didn't even think about how much it was going to cost me. And I parked my car. If you've got car parking space there, my car was
Short
parked
stay.
like that in the short stay.
Expensive.
Left my car completely open, not thinking, grabbed all my luggage, ran to the terminal, knocking people over on the way, and I busted through. And I said, look, mate, I want to get my flight. And he says, very sorry, sir, but you've missed it.
Unbelievable.
Through no fault of my own, really, just ridiculous traffic situations and things
Bad
like
luck,
that.
I think,
And
at the end
bad
of
luck,
it.
yeah, bad luck.
The heater here's vile.
But if you miss a flight, you have to pay for the whole new flight.
Still in my boxers.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so warm.
Some of your comments are outrageous.
I've never offended one person in here.
You just said 2 seconds ago you called me common since I've been in here, and now you're saying that you want your type of people.
I never said
That's
that!
what you said.
Sometimes it's so boring the way you two carry on.
Well, he does start it though, Naz.
No, he doesn't start it at all. You do, and it's boring.
What, because I argue the point is what he says when he makes ridiculous comments like
What
that.
has he said anyway?
Oh, so you don't even know what he said?
I said if I went up against Josh, I wouldn't mind losing to Josh.
Yeah.
You said
Because I would like someone gay to be in here if there was the last 4
Yeah.
or 5. What is wrong with saying
Yeah,
that?
I'd like
But if
someone
I
coloured to
said-
be in
Josh,
here.
is that okay to say that?
Yes.
That's not sexist or anything. Thank
But
you.
if I said I would rather it was straight people here at the end and not gay people, you would make a meal of it.
I'm not saying that.
You couldn't say that anyway
'Cause
because
I'm
it's
in a-
not the same and you know it isn't.
Why is it the
You're
same?
making a point,
Why,
but not
this is
me.
my point. Why isn't it the same?
Because you're not a minority group and that's why
So
he's
how
saying
come
that. And
one
he's talking
second it's
about
like, we should all be
representation,
treated the same,
not being
and
sexist.
2 seconds later-
Well, it's not sexist anyway because it's not male.
So if I said I wanted someone straight in here, I might turn my back on someone that's gay. It's the same difference, bubble.
If I made a statement saying I would rather have straight people here at the end than gay people, I would be penalised for it for saying it. But you can say it's okay for I want gay people here and not
I
gay
would
people.
lie.
How does that work?
Because like she
It's
said,
not
Talking
one
about a
rule for you, one rule for
minority. He's
everyone
not
else.
talking about majority. He's talking about a minority.
And also he's talking
and you're
about
not judged or laughed at
representation
what you
within a
do. You're
group.
not- Oh, shut up, you know what it's like.
Like I'd like to
It's
see,
like saying
I'd like
I-
there to be at least a black
what?
person or me at
Thank
the
you.
end. So there's a
So
coloured
is
person
she
at the
needs to
end.
be
I'd like there to be a woman in the final.
Yeah, I want definitely
But if
women
I
in the
said-
thingy.
Exactly, but if I say I want there to be men at the end and no
Well, then
women,
say it.
I'm a male chauvinist.
But if he had said, I'd like there to be all gay people in the
That-
final,
I'd like one.
then I'd say
Well, that's
Brian
impossible,
is
'cause there's only 2 here.
But even if he had said that, I would
Well,
say
then I'd
Brian
like the
is
2 of us.
talking.
See?
Like every one of us.
You see?
I want you all out.
But yeah, you would. I mean, it's like when my parents knew that I was going to live with Steve. It's so funny, you know. I've always been brought up no sex before marriage and don't live in sin.
Really? Were you?
Yeah, totally brought up like that. No, they weren't religious or anything. It was just how they decided. But I think when we'd got over those crucial teenage years, you know, where probably every parent dreads teenage pregnancy and things like that, I think the parents chilled out a lot. And like the first serious boyfriend I have, he turns out to be 53 and I'm moving in with him straight away. You know, so I mean, just, you know, when they were talking about being proud of your parents, I just thought, bloody hell, I've got the most chilled out and fantastic parents in the world.
Yeah.
you
Did they
mean?
have a problem with it at all?
My mother didn't at all. She's just happy that I'm happy. My
How old's
father
your mum?
was 52, 51.
How old's your dad?
50. No, they're older than Steve. She's 54 and he's 55. So they're just like the peer
But
group,
only just
basically,
then.
peers. And my father obviously was more. I mean, I'm his youngest daughter as well.
Yeah.
So he was obviously more. That's you can imagine.
Concerned, yeah.
And I remember the first meal I can't remember when he first met mother, that was fine, but when he first met my father, they just basically they had so much in common because they are peers.
Yeah.
Talking about the war, talking about growing up, getting on like a house on fire.
Here we are live in Bow for the Big Brother finale. Here comes evicted housemate Mrs. Narinda Gore.
It's horrible, yeah.
It's like snot.
That is really out of order.
Take it back, Geordie.
Ow. You idiot, you broke my back
I
there.
would have cut you before you broke it. Oh, she's gonna get that's it.
You nearly broke my back there.
I wouldn't have broke it.
You know, I'm upset anyway. Don't. Get it off. You nasty piece of work.
Look.
Get off my neck. Brian, get off them. I'm gonna get really angry. I swear, there might be. Brian.
Okay, that was yesterday, and there they are today. Both looking quite serious. Paul's got a little bit of a smile on. Narinda's been looking quite serious all evening. And I can actually tell you that Paul and Helen have been flirting all day. So if he goes tonight, will be their last chance for romance. And Brian's been trying to calm Narinda down because she is actually saying that she's going to tell everyone exactly what she thinks of them if she leaves. And she will do that, won't she, if she does. So we could be in for an interesting night. Now, here are the phone numbers again. To evict Narinda, the phone number is 090 1115 4407. To evict Paul, the number is 090 11 15 4408. And to save money, you could just nip next door and pretend you're checking all the phones in the area. Anyway, you have 16 minutes left to vote. After the break, your easy-to-use guide to Paul and Narinda's good points and bad points. Plus, I'll be talking to Paul's mum and dad, Jenny and Ken. Wave hello! And Narinda's husband, Jatinder, over here, who has been making his thoughts on the housemates perfectly clear in the tabloids. Ouch! Plus, remember, Big Brother sees absolutely everything, especially all those irritating little foibles that drive you absolutely nuts. Here are Narinda and Paul's strangest habits.
Yeah, totally. No, you're cool. 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 Wicked. Wicked. Cool. Cool. Wicked. Cool. Wicked. Cool. Kids. Cool. 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 Wicked. Chill your boots. Cool. Wicked. Absolutely wicked. Completely cool.
Well, we've all got irritating habits, I suppose.
And remember, to evict Narinda, the phone number is 090 11 15 4407. And to evict Paul, the number is 090 11 15 4408. Welcome back to eviction night number 3. We're just 10 minutes away from finding out whether it'll be Paul or Narinda who'll be waving bye-bye to the people who they've grown to love and hate. Or is that just hate? Anyway, there they are. Paul and Narinda have just shared a little cuddle because they both know what they're going through. And if you want to evict Narinda, the number to call is 090 11 15 4407. If you want to evict Paul, the number to call is 090 11 15 4408. In a couple of minutes, Paul and Narinda's families will be let loose to defend their loved ones' reputations. They're all gagging at the bit. And to remind you what our nominees have to offer, take a look at this.
How did you feel about having to make the nominations?
I felt fine. I could have nominated about 6 people.
She says what she thinks.
Yeah.
She doesn't pull any punches.
This week, you've got to be nice.
She's minced me if she comes near me again. Now, I'm not giving her another chance. I promise you, I'm not.
When you leave her, people think you're an absolute...
So? They did anyway. They voted me, eat my curries, voted me out. I'll be nasty too.
If looks could kill, I think I'd be dead.
God, war's broken out on the Western Front. A few observations. Hilda, Miss Joan Collins, keeps staring at me. Coupled with the fact that she has a food problem, eats raw mint and sits in an orange blanket constantly. I think the house without me will be too square, too flat, too normal, too nice.
Paul, you were sleep talking again. Really prepared.
You know what I mean. Can't talk about it.
I can't keep this up forever.
Country and Western.
Quick! Where is he? Paul!
As soon as I got into bed, they done it.
Paul is probably the most boring person I've met. Such a pretty face, but there's like nothing there.
That's it. Excellent. Please don't fall over and hurt yourself.
And he fell over the rocks.
I know you did. Please don't do it. If I end up staying, I end up staying. And getting on with that again, I'm sure.
No, you'll never, ever, ever get above me. Now, you know that, don't you?
That really is. Anyway, Paul has been nominated twice. Bless him. So is he feeling victimised? And Narinda was nominated by 6 housemates, including all the women. Now, this is your last chance to vote, so make sure your final decision, make your final decision is what I'm trying to say. I'm joined by the closest to Paul and Narinda. We've got Paul's mum and dad, Jen and Ken, and Narinda's husband, Jatinder. I'm going to come over here. You actually like being called Jenny, don't you? Yeah. But I just thought Jen and Ken sounded so good.
No, Jen is absolutely fine, thank you.
First of all, I'm going to talk to Jatinder over here because now, it's your wife. She's there. She's been away from you for 4 weeks. What's it like seeing her there? How hard's it been?
Because it's on 18 hours on E4, I think I haven't missed her that much. But in
the last week, she's been, you know, crying quite a lot. She's been having quite a tough time of it. Haven't there been times when you've wanted to...
Yeah, they have. And the emotions will come out after about 2 or 3 weeks. You'll start missing people and missing your loved ones. I think it will happen with everyone, and everyone deals with it differently. But I think she's doing great. As you can see on the video, I don't need to say any more. She's just a natural entertainer. She's doing really well.
Now, I did say she's been having sort of like run-ins with quite a few people in the house. Who do you think are her sort of enemies?
They're not necessarily enemies. I think that they're very threatened of the friendship that her and Brian have created.
Excluded, maybe?
Maybe excluded, but it's up to them to develop their personalities to try and mix in with that.
Who do you think in particular?
Maybe Helen is quite jealous, I think. And the rest of them are so quiet that I don't think they've noticed what's going on anyway.
I mean, but Helen and Narinda, really, there's no love lost there, is there at all?
There isn't, no. But it's one of those things. I mean, I think they could be really good friends after the show. But
do you think?
Yeah, they could be.
Jatinder, you've got to be pulling my leg.
No,
that can't be possible. Why should Narinda stay in above Paul? That's a tough one, because they've got quite friendly, haven't they, those two?
If Narinda goes, it's going to be a huge loss, and I think ratings will probably go down. But if Paul leaves, he's a great bloke, but there's going to be no difference whether he stays or goes.
Oh! OK, Jenny, come on. Jenny, it's your son. All right, Ken, over to you. There has been this accusation that Paul's boring. Is that true?
It's not a fact. It's not the fact that he's boring. He's different, certainly. Paul is a guy that is intellectual. He's been watching things slowly. He's a fantastic guy.
So you think he's a slow burner?
Yeah, Narinda's fine. She's smashing, but she's made a lot of dust. And you need Paul in there to settle that dust, because there's more to come.
OK, Jenny, I've got to ask you, I'm not trying to be nasty here, but name me one interesting thing that Paul's done.
Well, he's talking in his sleep for a start. I mean,
yes,
that's a laugh,
that's true. That was very exciting, but he was asleep.
Well, yes, he was. Amazing, isn't it, really?
I mean, today we did listen to him talking about his travelling journeys for hours.
Absolutely true, isn't it?
Even his stories. I mean, they're actually saying that his stories are tall, but I think the people that are in there, their stories are very, very small and short. Paul has lived.
He elaborates. He's lived a little. Well, OK, guys. Guys, the phone lines are now closed. So while we collate and check the final results, here's what Big Brother antics have got your tongues wagging this week in our incredible travelling diary room chair.
I saw the most disgusting thing on British television ever. Bubbles' arse. Please, Bubble, put it away, mate.
The task this week, the person that can't dance is definitely Dean. This is my impression of you doing the conga, Dean. You're rubbish.
Helen, love the moves.
I don't like Alan because she's bitchy with everyone. She just doesn't get on with the rest of the group, and she farts.
Excuse me.
She burps.
Oh my God, excuse me.
She does all dirty things, and she's meant to be a lady.
Pardon me.
Narinda, I'm really worried about you because if you go this week, don't know what Brian's going to do.
Because I think I'd change if you were to go.
You wouldn't, you'd find somebody else to be friendly with.
But who? Who else here am I close to?
Who's he going to go with? Who's going to be his best mate?
Brian and Josh in the house at the moment. I know how you're looking at Josh, Brian.
That is too far. That is too far. That is too far.
Tell me when you want to.
They're going to get it together. Definitely. You watch this space.
Come on and do the conga.
What is going on with Dean? Why? A man can be far too chilled out.
Beautiful.
I mean, the guy is so boring.
The lawnmower doesn't work. I don't know what's happened to it, but it doesn't work. He doesn't cut the grass.
Funniest thing I've seen all week was Bubble when he took that fall trying to get to do his task. Oh, that must really have hurt.
Ah! My God!
Well, at least you got out of task, mate.
Jerry, come on and do the conga. Choo choo choo. A line across the floor.
Just seeing Bubble do that makes me just go, oh! Anyway, watch out, mountain climbers. That chair could be blocking your crevasse in the near future. Okay, it's time to reveal now the name of the third person to be evicted from the Big Brother house. I'm now going to talk to the house. Remember, they can hear me, but they can't see me. Big Brother house, this is Davina. Can you hear me? This week, you nominated Narinda and Paul for eviction, and the nation has been voting. The results are now in. They've been checked and verified by an independent adjudicator, and I can now reveal that the third person to be evicted from the Big Brother house will be... Narinda.
Narinda said she was going.
I'm alright.
Okay.
Oh. Didn't you?
You okay? You sure? Oh, no. You okay, Paul?
Okay, Narinda, you now have an hour and a half to pack your bags and say your goodbyes. Is that clear?
Well done.
Okay, I'm now going to switch off.
It's a good thing. It means like.
What are you going to say to him when she comes out, do you think?
I've missed her, and she's done really well. Dead proud. Proudest man in the whole world today.
She has.
She's
Big
done
round of
really well.
applause. She's done really, really good. Quite shocked there to see Paul's reaction. Paul looked like he was going to cry.
I know. I think he really does want to cry.
Paul, because he cares. He cares. Paul cares.
Stress, isn't it? You know, it's 3 days just not knowing one way or the other. I think they're all brilliant. Absolutely.
I can tell you that Narinda got 62%, Paul got 38%. So it was actually quite close there, wasn't it?
Close. Close.
Okay. Well, you'll be seeing Narinda later on tonight. So please join me for that chat a little bit later on. See you at 10:30. Goodbye.
Naked Rachel gives Ross ideas in Friends next on 4, and don't miss the big moment on Big Brother, as if you would, when Narinda leaves the house, 10:30.